What's up, guys? This is part 2 of my simulation prediction in detail of Big Show versus John Cena match. You're going to see this Sunday at No Way Out. Now, this isn't exactly a match I'm looking forward to. You see, at Over the Limit, practically everybody was predicting that the Big Show, right after Raw, the Raw before Over the Limit, where Johnny Ace fired the Big Show. And then John Cena told, Johnny Ace, if somebody interferes, that's part of the active roster or something like that. If somebody interferes in your favor or something like that, they're going to get fired. Right when he said that, I think a lot of us, were seeing or were predicting that the Big Show would interfere in the match and help John Laurinaitis, keep his job and turn heel in the process. So that was predictable, and because of that, I wasn't really looking forward to it. I wasn't looking forward to the Over the Limit match. But the thing I was at least looking forward to was not the Big Show coming back to cost John Cena the match. That wasn't exactly what I was, fearing, I guess, or what I didn't want to see. What I didn't want to see was a match or a feud between Big Show and John Cena. That's what I didn't want to see, and now we're seeing it. If it would have been much better if it was Batista that came back and helped Johnny Ace win the match. I know somebody posted in the comment section that maybe Batista would be the one to help John Laurinaitis at Over the Limit, so he could keep his job and then maybe start a feud with John Cena. But no, it's the Big Show. And how many times have we seen John Cena versus the Big Show? How many times has Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, JR, whatever announcer was announcing that match at that time, said, "Oh my God, can John Cena, lift the Big Show up for the FU, in this case, the Attitude Adjustment? Oh, can he lock on the STF? I don't know. I don't think he can. I think the Big Show's too big." I just don't want to see another John Cena versus the Big Show feud. I've had enough of these. We've seen so many of them in the past. We've seen John Cena versus the Big Show for the United States Championship at WrestleMania 20. We've seen John Cena versus the Big Show countless times in one-on-one matches on Raw or on SmackDown when Big Show was teaming up with Chris Jericho. We've seen Big Show versus John Cena, a feud right after WrestleMania 24, I believe, or 25. The WrestleMania where we had John Cena versus the Big Show versus Edge. Then at Backlash, they started John Cena versus the Big Show in a one-on-one feud. The only cool thing about that feud was when Big Show came and chokeslammed John Cena in that last man standing match through those, those lights, and that was the only cool thing about that feud. So I'm just tired of Big Show versus John Cena. I'm not that big of a fan of Big Show. It's hard to find a feud or somebody, to face the Big Show that makes me interested in the Big Show. It's hard to find that. I guess maybe Mark Henry, but really, when I look back at that, the only thing that was interesting about Big Show versus Mark Henry was that ring breaking at Vengeance. That was cool. Even though we've seen it in the past, it was a cool moment. But really, other than that, I'm not a big fan of the Big Show, and I've said that in the past as well. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like the Big Show? Actually, tell me in the comment section. Are you guys fans of the Big Show? Really, like I said, I'm not a huge fan. As far as John Cena goes, well, John Cena, I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, but we've seen him in some interesting feuds and some interesting matches. Big Show, not so much, but at the same time, that is my opinion, and my opinion only. Some people, I'm sure a lot of people, do like the Big Show. When he was a face, just check the reaction he got. Except actually at the Royal Rumble, the Royal Rumble was the funniest reaction the Big Show got. It was also the most disappointing thing ever. Number 30, we're like, oh my God, who's it gonna be? Who's the last guy gonna be? And it's freaking Big Show. I was expecting maybe a return. I was expecting something epic, but instead we got Big Show, who competed, early on in the night before the Royal Rumble match as the last entry. And you could hear it in the crowd when he came out, the disappointment in the crowd there. You know what? I'm hoping this is the last match in this feud, that John Cena wins and it's over between the Big Show and John Cena. John Cena moves on, but I don't think it's gonna end, with one match. I think maybe they're gonna have one more match at Money in the Bank and then maybe call it quits or call it, the end for this feud. I heard that they want to have CM Punk versus the Big Show at SummerSlam for the title. Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know. But what I do know is I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Big Show versus CM Punk, in the title feud. What I'd like to see for SummerSlam, I'd like to see CM Punk versus maybe Daniel Bryan one-on-one, one last match between the guys. Or maybe CM Punk, or maybe, you know what? No, actually, what I'd like to see is John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, with Daniel Bryan as the champion at SummerSlam. I'd like to see that. Or, like I said, Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. As far as the Big Show goes and what he could do at SummerSlam, maybe you know what? SummerSlam is one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year. So why not have, the undefeated Ryback, keep having him, beat up all these guys, these jobbers. Start, feeding him maybe some low carders like they did at Over the Limit. He beat up, Camacho. And on SmackDown about a month or two back, he beat up, Heath Slater. Started having him beat some some low carders. Started having him move up the ladder slightly, not too fast. And then have him face the Big Show at SummerSlam. Or maybe they're not going to do that. Maybe they're going to hold off on that. I don't even know if they do want to do that, but I think that'd be pretty cool. That would actually be something I'd look forward to involving the Big Show. But really, when you think about it, the reason why I'm looking forward to it is because it involves Ryback. But it's interesting because it's the Big Show versus Ryback. Big Show, he's dominant right now. He's beating people up. He's knocking people out. And Ryback, well, he's also dominant, but in another fashion. So I'd like to see Ryback versus the Big Show. I know initially I made a video between Tensai and Ryback, but that was back when they were both undefeated and Tensai wasn't losing. But now Tensai lost to John Cena and Sheamus, and I can only see it going downhill for Tensai from now on. It seems like they've given up on him. And the crowd still chants Albert. But yeah, I would like to see Big Show versus Ryback at SummerSlam. That would be a cool match to see. I would hope Ryback wins that and keeps the undefeated streak. If Big Show wins that match, then never mind. I don't want to see it. Forget about it, But if they do this match, Big Show versus Ryback, and Ryback wins, then I'm all for it. It would be pretty cool. I'm not sure if Ryback would be able to lift the Big Show up, though, for his finisher. Actually, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. But it'd be a cool match to see. And, yeah, John Cena is my pick for this match. And I think he wins this match. And then he goes on, once again, another match against the Big Show at Money in the Bank. And then after that, I think it's over between these two guys. But if hopefully it ends at No Way Out and we don't have another match, but that's unlikely. I just hope Big Show doesn't get a title match against CM Punk at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. But I imagine if they do, have plans for a Big Show versus CM Punk match for the title, assuming that CM Punk is a champion, they would have it at SummerSlam, unfortunately. But you know what, Big Show, although I don't like the current Big Show, there was a point in time where I did really like the Big Show. I was a big fan of him, and that was when he was the ECW champion. He was so dominant. It was cool, when he was ECW champion, he would just beat people up. Every single week he would have a challenger from Raw or SmackDown come to ECW and challenge him for the title, and Big Show would beat him. I remember Ric Flair once fought him in an Extreme Rules match where Big Show just destroyed Ric Flair and in that match. They had Kane versus Big Show. Big Show beat Kane. They had Taker also versus Show at an ECW show where Show was still the champion. I don't remember what happened. I think that was a disqualification or something. I don't know, but Show is dominant and cool as ECW champion. Now, not so much. He should grow his hair back like he did in WWE's version of ECW and start dominating. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm out, guys. See ya.